Hi everyone, how have you been? Well, I'm here today to talk a little about studying strategies and what really makes you efficient when you try to study something, alright? My name is Gilberto Botelho, I'm an English teacher from Brazil, and this channel is called Minimally Interesting. From time to time, I'll be here sharing with you the best tips about studying efficiently. There are three things that will help you learn anything you want to learn. The number one thing is understanding that reading and studying are two different things. The second thing is understanding that your brain has to be trained to really understand and memorize the things you need to memorize. And the third thing is understanding that you need to be more autonomous and take control of your life when it comes to studying something new. Well, I said that reading and studying are two different things, but what do I mean by that? Reading is something passive. You sit and read the pages of a book, you turn the pages. It doesn't mean doing anything in terms of production, in terms of producing some content. But studying has to be something productive, something active, not something passive. So while you are reading, you need to take notes. You need to create mind maps about the things you've been reading. You need to be active. And when you are writing, when you are taking notes, you are trying to connect the things you are reading at the moment to the things you have studied before. And the more you are able to contextualize what you're reading, the more your brain will understand that those things are important to you. And when your brain knows that you are in contact with something important, later on it will transform those memories into long-term memories that you'll never forget, because they connect to other pieces of information you know that are important to you. The more you connect the things you have studied before to the things you've been studying at the moment, the more your brain will understand that those things are important and need to be memorized. These memories will become long-term memories, memories you'll never forget, and you really learn what you've been reading about. You also need to take control of your life. You need to control your environment. If you organize the materials you need to use while studying, if you have an organized and tidy desk, if things are organized, chances are you will study more efficiently because you find everything you need, you won't waste any time, and when you look at those things very tidy and organized, you feel like trying to study more. When you see everything disorganized, we tend to believe that it will be a hard thing to do, to sit there and start studying, and we tend to give up. You also need to know yourself. The more you know yourself, the more you take control of your life and understand your fears, understand your anxieties, understand your weak points and strong points, the more you can use them to help you study more efficiently. So if you don't know yourself, it will probably be more difficult to you to understand what you need to work on and what are the skills you have developed already to deal with the things you'll be studying. You also need to exercise your brain. Your brain is like a muscle, it needs to be exercised. And how can you do it? The more you sit down and study, the more you learn each time you do it. Besides, to have good memory, to really understand the things you have studied, you need to sleep well. During our sleep, our brain transforms short-term memory into long-term memory. And it's essential to really learn something new. And if you don't sleep well, if you have any trouble sleeping, it will be very hard to you to make this thing happen. And no matter reading is not studying, reading is a very good exercise to your brain, because while reading you will create images in your mind, and because you're doing so you create synapses, the brain cells will connect, and it's a very good thing to help your brain work better. So no matter reading is not exactly the same thing of studying, reading is a very good exercise to your brain. It's much better than watching a video, because when you watch a video you see the image in front of you, but when you read a book you have to imagine the image, you have to imagine the things inside your head, and this exercise makes your brain cells stronger. In the next videos, I'll be here explaining these things a little better and trying to share everything I have studied about the subject, about how to study in a more efficient way. I hope to see you here, and if you like what you have seen, just subscribe for this channel, hit the like button, and I hope to see you again very soon, alright? See you!